let's start. Today we talk about Spearman rank correlation. In this we find the rank. In this there is three cases. Case 1 when rank is given, case 2 when rank is not given, and case 3 when numbers are repeated. First of all, we talk about case 1 when rank is given. The formula for this is one minus 6 ED square sigma square upon n square minus 1. Now in this we have in this question we have given the ranks first, second, third, fourth, and in this also. Now we have to find the D. D is the difference of rank 1 minus rank 2. In this, rank 1 is the X column and rank 2 is the Y column. Now we subtract 1 minus 12, that is minus 11, 2 minus 9, that is minus 7, 3 minus 6, that is minus 3, and so on. That is minus 6, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 8, 0, and 11. Now we have to square of this column. The square of this is 121, this is 49, this is 9, this is 36, this is 4, this is 1, this is 9, this is 8, 7, 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 64, this is 0, this is 121. Now we have to add the all numbers of this column. The total of this number of this column is 416. You have to write at the bottom of this column. I have no space here, so I am writing this total here. Now we have to, this is our sigma d square. Now we put this value in our formula, that is 1 minus 6 ed square 416, and n is the total number here, that is there are 12 number here, so our n is 12 whole square minus 1. This is 1 minus 200 or 2496 upon 12, 144 minus 1. This is 1, 2. Now after the calculation we have the answer minus 0.45. This is the case 1. Now move on to case 2. In case 2, the rank is not given and the formula is the same, 1 minus 6 sigma d square upon n square minus 1. In this you can see in the X column there are random numbers, they are not ranks, that is 80, 90, and same in the Y column. So we have to make the column so first of all we have to find the rank 1 and rank 2. So how we will find? For rank 1 we have to see X column. Now see which is the greatest number in the X column, that is 99. So this is rank 1. After 99, 91 is the greatest number in this column. So the second rest is 91. After 91, the greatest number is 81. So rank 3 is this, and so on. We have to mark the ranks. This is 4, this is 5, this is 7, this is 6, this is 8. Now we have to find rank 2. We find rank 2 from Y column. Now which is the greatest number in the Y column? The greatest number in the Y column is 154. So 154 is has rank 1. Now after 154 the greatest number is 135. So rank 2 is this. And so with the same process we have to mark the rank. Now we have to find D. And what is the formula to find D? That is R1 minus R2. So R1 minus R2 is 0. 2 minus 2 0. 1 minus 1 0. 5 minus 6 minus 1. 7 minus 8 minus 1. 3 minus 3 0. 6 minus 1 8 minus 1. Now we have to square the D square D column. 0 0 0. This is 1. This is 1. The square of 0 is 0. 1 and the 1. Now we have to add up all the column of the D square. So our sigma D square is 4. Now we have to put the sigma D square in our formula. 1 minus 6 4 upon, and how many numbers are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. There are 8 total observations. So the n is 8. 8 square minus 1. 1 minus, this is 64 minus 1. This is 1 minus 24 upon 8 into 63. So the answer will be 0.96. Now move on to case 3. Case 3 is when numbers are repeated. Formula for this is 1 minus 6 sigma D square plus 1 upon 12 m1 upon m1 minus 1 plus 2 m2 m2 square minus 1 and so on. 12 mn mn square minus 1 upon n square minus 1. Now here m is number of times number are repeated. This will more clear further. Now first of all we find the rank. In this the biggest number is 65. So rank 1 is 65. After 65 there 57 is the bigger number. After 57 48 is the biggest number. After 48 33 is the biggest number. 40 is the biggest number. And after 40 33 is the biggest number. Now after 33 24 is the biggest number. Now after 24 16 is the biggest number, but there are 3 16. First is here, second is here and third is here. So now you are thinking that after 6th rank where should in these 3 16s which should be 7th ranked, which should be 8th ranked and which should be 9th ranked. So for this we plus 7th rank plus 7th plus 8 plus 9, and these are 3 numbers, so this will be divided by 3. This will be 24 upon 3. This will be 8. So after 6th rank we allot number 8 to all the 16s. Now after 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th ranked got same. After 9th rank the remaining one is 10th. So the smallest one is the 10th rank. Now R2 in Y column the biggest number is 24. So rank 1 is 24. After 24, the biggest number is 20. After 20, 19 is the biggest number. And after 19, 15 is the biggest number. After 15, the biggest number is 13. But again, there are two 13 here. So after 4, which in these two 13s, which will be the 5th rank and which will be the 6th rank? So for this, we add 5 plus 6, and these are two numbers, so we divide by it by 2. So this will be 11 upon 2, that is 5.5. So we allot 5.5 in both the 13s. After 5th or 6th rank, we have to allot 7th rank. So after 13, the greatest number is 9. So 9 will be our 7th rank. After 9, the greatest number is 6. Now again, there are two 6. So which will be the 8th rank and which will be the 9th rank? So we add 8 plus 9 upon 2. That is 8.5. So we allot 8.5 to both the 6. Now after we find the 8th and 9th rank, so the 10th rank will be 4. Now we have to find the D, and to find D, we have the difference that D is equal to R1 minus R2. So this is minus 2.5, this is minus 0.5, this is 3, this is 1.5, this is 4, this is minus 2, this is minus 1, this is minus 1, this is minus 0.5, and this is minus 1. We have to square of this, so the square of this is 6.25. The square of 0.5 is 0.25. This is 9. This will be 2.25. This will be 16. This will be 4. This is 1. This 1. This is 0.25. And this will 1. Now add all the numbers in this column. So our sigma d square will be 41. Now we put this in our formula. That is 1 minus 6 sigma d square plus 1 upon 12 m1 whole square minus 1 plus 2 m2 square minus 1, and so on upon n square minus 1. Now our sigma ed square is 41. Now our m1, see, the first number that is repeated is 16, and it is repeated for how many times? It is repeated for 3 times, 16, 16 and 16. So we have to put 3 here because the first number is repeated 3 times. The 3 square will be, this is 3 square minus 1. Now we have to see that after 16 another number is repeated in this column, and there is no another number that is repeated after 16. Now we move on to this column. In this column, the numbers which are repeated, first there is 13 which are repeated, and 13 is 2 times. So we put 2 here. This is 2 square minus 1. After this, any other number is repeated? Yes, 6 is repeated 2 times. So we put another 1 upon 12, 6, they are repeated 2 times. So 2 square minus 1. We do not have to write the number which has been repeated. We have to write that how many times the number is repeated. In this, the 16 is repeated 3 times. So we put 3 here. After this, in this column, the number is repeated 2 times. We put 2. And another number which is repeated, which is 6, which is also repeated 2 times. So we put 2 here. After 6, there is no another number in this column which is repeated. So this will be the final thing which we have to calculate. And what is n? The number of observations. The total numbers of observations are 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The total number of observations are 10. So it's 10 square minus 1. Now we have to solve it. This will 41 plus, after this, the number remains 2. After all this, the number remain is 1 upon 2. After this, the number remains 1 upon 2. And this is upon 10, 100 minus 1. 1 minus 6. We have to add all this number. This will be 1, 3 and 44. 44 upon, this will be 99, 99 to 990. The final answer is 0.73. That's all for today's video.